Is this getting pumped? What the heck? What? is Blackout Poncho getting pumped? Why? 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 What on earth is going on here? No. This is just silly. No. So someone bought out 57 of these in the past hour. I don't think so, buddy. Do you see what I see? Again, it's that same stupid thing where the history repeats itself. What happened last time when someone tried to buy out all the stock and keep the price, keep the skin that had a whole bunch of sales? What happens when they tried to keep it up a certain amount of price? It crashed hard. What was it? The Bombshell Garage Door. Now, the Bombshell Garage Door didn't actually sell at a point where it was considered to be oversaturation, but the Blackout Poncho had over 40,000 sales, like pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, so that's 40,000 sales that SCM can track. 40,500 to be exact. And someone's thinking it's a great idea to jump in and buy all of these out. I don't think so. So what happens? What's the problem with this? Basically, the amount that are currently being listed at the moment are only the ones that people who decided to sell them, people who actually decided to buy it on the first day and whatnot. So what the problem is, and with the exact same situation with the Bombshell Garage Door, is people start to notice that, hey, that Blackout Poncho I bought just a week ago is now suddenly selling for $4. I'm going to sell mine for $4. That's an easy $2 profit. Loads of people start thinking that. And that's what I'm led to believe caused everybody to start selling their Bombshell Garage Doors the very second that they could. Now we have 473 of them on the market. Very, very oversaturated. Far too many of them on the Steam market. It's okay. Actually, no. I should rephrase myself. It's not necessarily oversaturation. I should rephrase that. I'm very sorry to say that. Far too many have been unloaded on the market because, as I said, literally just 2 minutes ago, Bombshell Garage Door sold at a reasonable 20,000. It wasn't ridiculous. It was fairly tame, but because of a few individuals at the very beginning of its life on Steam, people were buying out all the stock and trying to keep it above $5. And as I said, people noticed. People thought to themselves, well, hang on a minute. If this is now suddenly selling for around $5 a piece, I want to sell mine for $5. And the people buying out all the stock to try and keep it above $5, they didn't have enough money to keep it up forever, and they stopped after about 2 or 3 days. But the amount of people that noticed the price hike, they still wanted to sell it at that price. And lo and behold, right now, to this day, we have 473, and the price has started to go down because regular people, when they look at this, all they see is this. All they see is that. They see that there's a very high amount of quantity on the Steam market. Remember, 100 is the average. So this has 473. It's pretty excessive, isn't it? But they don't see all of the sales numbers. They don't see all of the prices they're listed at. So with help of my Steam Inventory Helper extension, I can see a lot further down. So if there's 473 of them on the market, then I can confirm that 400 of them are listed for $3.70 or above. So, when you think about that, when you kind of see that, all right, so $3 is the barrier, because it's sold for $2.99 in the Rust store. There's only about 50 of them below the Rust store price. 50 out of 473. That's just a little bit more than 10% of the overall stock of the Bombshell Garage Door in the market are the only ones that are below Rust store price. The vast majority is selling for a much higher price for some reason in a very high quantity. I don't know why it's like this, but I guess some people are just too lazy to remove them. But yeah, point made. From what I saw happen to this, with people starting to unload their stock and more of it appearing because people started to see the quantity go higher and higher, panic sell, dump their own stock, you name it, I see potentially happening here. Because this isn't actual demand, this is someone trying to make a quick sort of scheme, a quick sort of flip. But will it work? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. We all remember Arctic Camo Poncho, didn't we? They were only trying to keep the price up above $1, and what happened? It still did very, very badly. So Arctic Camo Poncho, yeah, everything just keeps rotating in the same circle, around and around and around. The same routine keeps happening over and over and over again. 907 of quantity currently on the market. Very thick sales amounts. So yeah, this has gotten quite excessive. This isn't what I would expect with Blackout. I don't think Blackout's going to end up as bad as Arctic Camo because of course it still has the Blackout collection link, so it might be beloved simply because it's part of a very in-demand collection, but this can be its lowest point. And even then, I don't think Arctic Camo Poncho's even reached its potential lowest point. So this is just something to be aware of, something to understand. You might see that the price is high now, but that's just because 1 or 2 or 3 individuals just bought out a big chunk of the stock. Might be God Pharaoh. I can see what you're up to. In fact, you know what we can do? We can use scmm. So scmm might be able to give us a good idea of where the sales might have gone to, but we do have that one individual with like 3,000 quantity. No, he's disappeared. He made himself invisible. Alright then, that was weird. Rushed. Hey, I know Rushed. So yeah, all of these, I don't think these people are involved in like a group manipulation attempt or whatever. But yeah, and then you could look at the sales. So there's only 1 day for sales. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be holding that nice high price of $4.40. I would like to be surprised, but no, routine just keeps playing it over and over and over again. So be warned, don't end up like the Bombshell Garage Door, and for the love of God, do not end up like the Arctic Camo Poncho. But this had way too high sales for what it was. This was fairly tame. In fact, I've got to show you when it came out. Bombshell Garage Door came out on August 25th. It only sold around 23,000. That's not a ridiculous number. But simply the manipulation of making it seem more valuable by a few individuals early on with its life on Steam caused everybody to want to sell. So, and then it had a domino effect. And then it caused problems. And now we suffer. Let's try and not suffer with the Blackout.